Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chase.
I wish I could do the intro like that. Hey, everybody, it's Chase Cook from Rocky Mountain ATV. That sounds just like you. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody, it's Chase Cook here, Rocky Mountain ATV.
What's going on, everybody? Chase here at Rocky Mountain. He's laughing again. Chris doesn't like my intro, everybody. I like it.
It's very thick. It's exciting. It makes me want to watch the video.
It gets the people going.
Hi, I'm Kris Keefer from KeeferinkTesting.com and Rocky Mountain ATV.
And this is the to hydro or not to hydro, hydraulic clutch that is, on the 2023 and newer Yamaha YZ450F. I've got the GYTR clutch on my bike. Chris has the cable, but you've ran the hydraulic clutch.
Correct.
So we just want to give you some feedback from both of us, what we've noticed, which one we like, or, you know, maybe
what you don't
prefer,
like,
which we don't like,
yeah,
and go from there. So, Chris,
I'll kick it off.
Kick it off.
Okay, so for me, I have ridden with both on the 23 and 24 YZ450F. It is a bummer. I know there's going to be some comments under this video about there is no hydraulic option for the 24 YZ250F. Wah, wah, wah. But for me, just right away, you know, I'm 47 years old. I grew up with a cable clutch. I didn't have hydraulic clutch, you know, growing up. So I'm familiar with the cable clutch pull. But unlike a Brembo, even though this is a Brembo unit, I do enjoy the hydraulic feature that is available from GYTR because it's not quite as on-off feeling as like a KTM Husqvarna gas hydraulic clutch. So there is a little bit wider of a window. I could actually go either way. For me, I do appreciate the cable pull when I'm doing a start. So I'm going to a local race. I like that feeling as I'm coming out of the gate because it's just a wider throw for me. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit less of an engagement point on the hydraulic version. But again, the pluses for me on the hydraulic side is that it is a softer feel.
Yeah.
My finger. This is quite firm. So for me, I do appreciate that. And the lever never goes away from you when you're a clutch abuser like me. So it stays where it should be. I have to constantly adjust this.
Right.
So there are some pros and cons depending on who you are. I feel like that's the way you should go. If you like a cable pull, do that. If you like a hydraulic pull, you're coming from a KTM or an Austrian brand, you'll like that.
Yeah, I was on the old Honda, which had the hydraulic clutch. So I've been on hydraulic clutches now. I had the Cowie, and then the Honda, now this. Here's what I like more about the hydraulic. Yes, I do feel like you get more throw and a little bit more feel as far as modulating the clutch with the cable.
Yep.
It's not as big of a difference as I thought it was going to be. I do feel like this clutch gives you pretty good feel. It is a little bit more on-off, but what I actually do like more about the Brembo is that it engages a little bit farther out from the grip. And the reason that I like that is, like today at Mesquite, there's this big downhill. I like it to where I don't feel like I got to pull my lever all the way till my bar and I'm squishing my fingers to prevent stalling the engine when I'm on the brakes. So I like that I can just kind of just give it a little tug right at the start of it, and that's enough to disengage the clutch, and then I can just modulate it from there. It is a lighter pull. I can do one finger with this clutch. I'll go to middle finger if my finger does get a little bit tired, but on that cable, I start with the middle finger. Like I never even use the index.
So one thing to note, what Chase was saying, I agree with what he's saying, and that's one of the reasons why I dislike it, because I am a one finger on the clutch at all times kind of rider. I don't know if you are. I'm never a full-fisted type of rider. You watch the younger kids now, they really never have a finger on the clutch. We were raised to be like, hey, get your finger on the clutch at all times. So I like, on the hydraulic version, I almost slip it too much because it does engage farther out. So when I'm coming into a corner and I'm just pulling it in, it will slip more, so it does get hotter more, and you could burn up your clutch plates more if you're not careful, if you are a clutch slipper on, you know, one finger like I am.
Did you ever pull a Tomac and fry your clutch and not realize it was going away?
No.
You've never done that?
I never stank up the garage that bad.
Okay.
No.
But yeah, so your con is actually one of my pros, and I'm not hard on clutches. I can go 4 or 5 times longer than Chris can on a clutch. So for me, the whole fade thing with the cable was never really an issue to begin with.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that you just run this thing. Now let's talk about some of the cons though. What is pricey? You're like close to $300.
Yep.
The install we're talking about, we did a how-to video, by the way, if you buy one of these.
Which was great because I watched that.
Oh, did you?
Yes, that helped me when I put mine on.
But from what you were saying, you were like, dude, it's a pain in the butt.
It is. Look, I'm a novice mechanic. I don't know if you guys are good mechanics. It's no big deal. But bleeding the thing is kind of a nightmare. You got to make sure all of the air is out. For me, that took a long time, and I even went riding, and the lever position started moving on me and fading. And I was like, oh boy. So I didn't bleed all the air out. So I had to go back, re-bleed it, and then it's fine. So you just got to make sure you get all those air bubbles out.
Okay, so biggest cons is pricey, got to bleed it good. But other than that, it really, I think, just depends on what you like in a clutch. I don't think there's a good or bad, like Kris said, and he's never been a big fan of hydraulic clutches. So to hear him say that he actually didn't mind this one, I was actually a little bit surprised.
Yeah.
But I think they're both good options. If you know somebody that has one, go ride some laps on it.
Yep.
See how you like it. And
honestly, for me, like Chase was saying, $300, I almost think it's not that much money. I also feel like $300.
I mean, dudes are throwing pipes on their bikes, which makes way less difference than a good clutch.
Exactly. So for me, I like Chase said, I'm not a huge hydraulic guy, but I do enjoy this system on a YZ450. I just got my 24 test bike, and I wanted it to have come stock with it, so they put that on at the factory, and I've been running it, and it's great. One thing for you cable guys, if you do like a cable, try going to a 26 millimeter lever ratio on your Yamaha. It just gives you a little bit more window, a little bit more of an engagement throw. So you can get a works connection lever, which is the Honda S lever, and that is basically a 26 millimeter ratio lever, unlike the stock one, which is a 25 millimeter. So for me, I like it a little bit more, lighter pull, and you get a little bit more window of engagement. So that is nice on the starts.
Okay. Well, there you have it. That is the to hydraulic clutch or not to. Hopefully this feedback has helped you decide if you do want to go spend the money on the new GYTR hydraulic clutch. Like I said, I'm a big fan. I've liked having it on ever since I bolted it on. Kris could go either way. But yeah, if you have questions, if you want more feedback, you can leave those comments down below in this video. Kris is awesome when it comes to responding to emails. Where can they reach you?
Yeah, you guys can reach me at Kris@KeeferInkTesting.com, and I'm happy to help you guys out. Our door is open for you. So just like Chase said, we're here to help you.
Yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it answered your questions and will help you make a good decision. I am Chase.
I am Kris.
We'll see you on the trails.
Love it.